So, dear viewers, now let's move to Libra. And Libra is a zodiac sign which is being governed under the goddess of love, that is Venus. Libra, you'll be resolving problems at home this week. And there would be sort of small problems related to your family or your friends or your acquaintances. This week you'll be solving little problems at home. And as I've been talking about the Mercury retrogradation during all the zodiac signs I have explained, because this time the world is going to change in a new shape. With the process of Mercury in retrograde ending up position, Libra will also be very thoughtful and very kind of, you can say, they can be problem solvers. You might be talking through the conflict you have had with your family or a roommate, or you can have a conversation about your living situation with your cohabitants, your partners, your family. You'll be more vocal, I would rather say. You could be moving ahead with plans to move or for sort of redecoration, or you're feeling more certain about where you want to settle down. So these all new things will come in the way of Libra this week. And with the new moon in Aquarius, you'll be slowing down at work a bit. Not it's not like that you will freeze or you will sleep, but no, you'll slow down because you are during this week in the thinking process. So you slow down at work, you overall, but especially at work, because there had been long quarrels related to your work. So at work you will be very thoughtful, you will slow down, you will think, and then you will act. You may be taking a vacation. Some of the Librans, they can go over a vacation, and they can be planning their time to be spent with friends, with family, or with your romantic partners. So this would be a very sort of constructive week, I can say, for Libra as well. And I would say that during this week, you should try to wear colored blue, any shades of blue, or you can say you can wear any shade of green. That will give more peace to your mind while thinking, while planning, and while solving out the problems. Now let's talk about Scorpio. Scorpio, this week you will be more confident in how you're communicating during whole of this week. And Scorpio, I would say that as Mercury retrograde ends, you may experience less confusion as you go about your everyday tasks, or you're ready to move forward with writing, speaking, or some kind of social media projects. So you're wanting to share your knowledge in a way that is accessible to others. So just share that. People are ready to accept your views, your knowledge that you are going to share with them. You can teach them. You can have small projects. You can have small workshops where you can share your expertise with your co-partners, your colleagues, your student fellows. And since the new moon will be in Aquarius, there would be sort of a kind of pressure that you might feel over yourself. So don't feel introverted. You will feel yourself a bit down, because whenever the moon comes into Aquarius, especially the new moon, the people under different zodiac signs, they tend to feel low. So my advice is just to be out of the situation. Don't feel introverted. And if you feel introverted, you'll not be able to make time to stay connected with the people, with the projects that you have in your mind. And you'll not be able to take care of the activities you will be going through this week. So be strong at mind, and you could also be catching up with family, with friends, or you can also plan to travel. You can also plan to have excursions with the family, friends, or co-partners, rather sitting alone and thinking and communicating with less people. It would be better to move out and travel. Now, talking about the Sagittarius upcoming week, I would say that the Sagittarians will have greater activity happening at this week, at work this week. And Sagittarius, I would say that as Mercury retrograde ends, you will be able to hear about something new related to your job opportunities, related to your new business ventures. Something new is coming up. So be enthusiastic. Don't feel low. Opportunities are coming your way. Overall, this week, for all the zodiac signs, is, I can say, a very good week. There are maybe one or two, a couple of zodiac signs who will not have sort of a very good news about themselves during this week. But overall, in overallness, this week would be very bright for all the zodiac signs. So talking about the Sagittarians, you may hear about something new coming up, as I said, and that would be very positive. And for the people relating to the Sagittarius zodiac signs, if they are into new startups, they will be able to find finance. They will be able to find something sort of support from their family, from their friends, and they'll be able to conduct their planned businesses in a way that they will have full support from their very near and dear relations. So don't worry about what had been done in the past. This is a new year, a new week, and you should be enthusiastic about the situation for your businesses, your startups, and your jobs. And I would suggest there would be a suggestion for Sagittarians that you should organize social activities, group activities, and you should bring the people together. And bringing the people together will give you sort of economic benefits as well, because you are very good organizers. Organize something that is relevant to your hobbies also, and it becomes fruitful when you organize groups. Like you can organize a workshop that relates to some technical skills. Try to educate people, bringing the people together and conveying and imparting your expertise to them. That will give you good fruits. And don't think much about your future, because the things will take place in their specific courses of time. So don't think too advanced. That can help. That cannot help. That can harm your health as well. Mental health, it's very much important for whatever we do on the daily basis. So we have to be very rational while thinking. Overthinking always damages. Moving to the next zodiac sign, that is Capricorn. I would say that during this week you will have less self-doubt, and I would say Capricorn, as Mercury retrogradation is ending up, you'll be ready to set new personal goals, and you may also be doing important self-discoveries, and when you will be able to, so during this week when you'll be able to figure out your own interests, you want to explore in depth. You might want to explore in depth, and you may also be figuring out how you can be better in expressing yourself, or what kind of an image you want to project, or to come up or come forth with. And again, I would say, as the moon would be in Aquarius, you'll be feeling good about work. It can be your job, it can be your business, it can be anything that relates to your work. You'll be feeling good about it. So this week, the Capricornians who are belonging to this freelance thing, they'll be finding themselves more engaged in freelance projects, and this week will give you a sort of recognition. I can say more recognition this week, because you will be out of this self-doubt thing. So be creative, be positive, be hopeful, because nature has given you a lot, and we have to be very thankful to the nature for all this that has been blessed and given and gifted to us. Now we move to Aquarius. Since I have been stating during this weekly horoscope that new moon will be in Aquarius. So once the new moon arises in Aquarius, there will be a sort of pressure over the Aquarians. They will feel themselves grounded. They'll be feeling themselves low, but don't lose hope, because Mercury retrogradation is also ending up. Mercury was retrograde, now it's ending up its process. So jump into the shoes of hope that you are going to start this week in a very positive way. Don't feel yourself grounded or low. But you should listen to the sixth sense. What you have extra sensory perceptions, Aquarians. So you will be listening to what you have in your intuition, and you may want to read up on different religions, different spiritual beliefs, because your mind is like that during this week. So just go over the journey of reading, finding out something new about the beliefs, and you should calm yourself in a way that you should meditate. You should go to a place, to a serene place, where you can find peace, you can find calmness. Just go and visit that place, because this week, if you will feel low, you'll not be able to plan ahead. So just calm yourself by visiting some good friends. You can go to a serene place, you can go to a silent place where you can meditate, where you can think. And I would say we are talking about Aquarius. Aquarius, the people who are relating to Aquarius, they might also be certain of what mindset do they have in holding you back about a certain decision. And with the new moon in your sign, you'll find your after a certain time period, 48 hours after the moon has arisen into Aquarius, you will find yourself energetic. So don't lose hope in these two early days. After 48 hours, you will be out of this situation. And you could also be receiving greater opportunities and attention from people. So be hopeful and pray to God that everything goes well during your journey of this upcoming week. And there is one advice also, that pay attention to your attire. You should wear good dress while the period that is putting you down, that 48 hours that I've talked about, during that course of time, try to be away from depression by trying different kind of attires, trying to keep yourself busy in reading, going about the ideas, thinking about the ideas that can give a creative hype to your persona. So this week is sort of a bit low for Aquarians, but don't lose hope. That is going to be a very short time period of 48 hours. But after that, things are going in a very positive way for Aquarians also. Let's talk about the last zodiac sign of our weekly horoscope, and that is Pisces. Pisceans, you'll feel more connected to other people this week because Mercury retrogradation is ending up. So try to be positive when you get connected with the people. Try to find out some positive things from yourself and from the others that you meet. And there is a possibility that you might resolve some sort of issues with a friend, or you might be very clear that with whom you have to partner in your personal life, with your co-workers, your partners in business, your partners in life, whatever the relation is, you will be able to figure it out whom you have to connect in a better way. This week gives you a very positive and focused point to think over these things. So be alert and be assertive when you find out this kind of situation. You just have to remember the words that this week is going to give you a chance to repair a specific issue with a special friend of yours. And the people who are related to the business thing, they'll feel themselves motivated in the sense that new ideas will arrive and they will be able to practice those ideas with zest, with energy, and with sort of a potentiality. So be kind to yourself. Don't assert yourself. It can harm the thought process, and it can harm the relationship also, because when you will think more, you will talk more, and the people might not be willing to listen whatever you are saying, each and everything. But be selective in your words, and then try to assert what you have in your mind. That will come up in a very positive way in your plans. You might also, I would say, like 2-3 zodiac signs I have mentioned earlier, that I would say that the Pisceans would like plan some sort of travel with their family and friends, and that will give a very positive effect over their minds. That will be sort of a healthy activity that Pisceans have been looking forward to for the last many months. So, ending up this horoscope for the Pisceans, I would say that connecting with friends and doing small things, you may also be doing small things will energize you. And you can also plan to read some good books, or you can write or learn something new. You can take admission in some sort of a diploma or a certificate that will enhance your current expertise related to your work. So I would like to end up with the prayers for all the zodiac signs, that may God help us all in our endeavors. Those are related with all the good deeds. Thank you very much, viewers.